Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan, if you didn't know, now you know. And we have the Maniology Man by me October box. Finally, it took forever for this to arrive. And so now I'm having to record it and get it posted immediately for you guys. So let's open it. Up here it says, what will you create? And this is what we see. So it's come with 2 cards. And this one has some offer details. There's a QR code you can scan if you'd like. There is a code for buy 4 get 1 polish here if you want to use that. And then this talks about what's in the box. So the theme of this box is Teddy and me. I don't know if you can. Let me see if I can zoom this in. Yeah, okay. Pause if you want to read the whole thing, but basically we have polishes called Tea Time and Canterberry. Our plates are MXM 138 and 137. And let's have a look at that. Our stuff is all bundled up right here. Let's open that. So here's our items. This must be our free gift. Nope, this is the flocking powder. If you have never used flocking powder, there's a slight learning curve, but it's a very cool substance. I like it, so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. I do have other content about flocking powder already on my channel. And then of course our polishes and our sticker. I do already have one of these on my sticker wall right there, so I'm not going to put that on there. I'm going to put that away. And then our plates. Okay, so this is the MXM 138. It's got some layered stamping teddy bears. It's got some heads, some plaid sweater patterns. I'm definitely going to be using this. And then we have this one as well, MXM 137. This one's got some more plaid patterns that are layered. And this one's actually really cool. So it's got the layered and stamping order instructions. So A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, so that you know how they go together, which I really like that they started doing this, and I hope they continue, because a lot of layered stamping plates, I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to do it, so I just don't. And then these cute little frames, those are nice, and you can put these little bears inside of them. I like these bows as well. I think I would like to do something from this plate as well. Okay, so then here's our 2 polishes. We have this brown one and we have this blue one. The brown one is Tea Time. The blue one is Canterberry. We are, of course, going to be using both of these. All right, so this is our items for this month. I have, I believe, 1 more month on my subscription of these. And so you should be seeing that one in November. I think at that point I may modify my subscription to the lesser one, because I'm starting to really build up a lot of polishes. I love them, but like realistically, I've only got so much space in my house. And you guys know about my polish addiction. So let me get my nails ready and get my design idea going, and then we're gonna get started with some nail art. So I'll be right back. So before we get started with the nail art, let's talk about flocking powder. So this one is called Fuzzy, and it is this like creamy brown shade, and it almost, I feel like, looks like it's got some sort of gold shimmer in it, and I don't know if that's from the fibers or if there's like micro glitters mixed in. But the way this works is you embed it in a thick sticky base coat. This is the one I like to use. It's just regular nail polish, and it's thick and it air dries, and so you put a thick layer on your nail, you pour the powder into it, and then I like to tap my finger so that it kind of like jostles it and has it settle down, and then when you let it dry, you can brush off the excess and the powder stays, and so it leaves you with a fuzzy nail. You are able to get this wet. You can wash your hands, live your life. This will dry and look exactly like it did when it started, but don't top coat it. Top coating it makes it look really gross. I experimented with it. It's not for this. Don't do that. You can also, in addition to doing a whole nail, you can do it in patches. Like, so if you want to do a cow print, you can just put little bits and then put flocks on that. But wherever you put the base coat, the flock will stick. So bear that in mind. I'm going to do some flocked nails. I'm going to do a flocked bear. We've got things going on. So let's first get the flock put down. Alright, so we are going to start with our base coat. We want to get it on there from edge to edge, anywhere we want our flock to stick. Make sure you get a good thick coat. Try not to make it too sparse or patchy, because that will make patchy flock. And then I like to pour it into a cupcake liner, or you can use one of those little glitter recyclers, and then you just kind of tap this out on it. You can either pinch it up and drop it on, which I sometimes do with a tweezer, or just dump it on like this. And then once you have it nice and covered, I like to tap so that the excess starts to fall down, but it also helps it to kind of settle. Okay, so this is what I have, and I'm gonna let that sit while I go on and work on my other nails. I'm gonna do a flock on the thumb next, but I'll do that a little bit quicker. Okay, so now that we've got our flock down, we're gonna go in and put our base colors on these 3 nails. For the pinky, we are going to do the Canterberry, the blue one. Beautiful color. And then we'll go in with Tea Time for these 2. Okay, so for this nail, we're gonna do a flocked bear. And the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna use this brown polish, it is Marigold, to put down a outline stamp so I know where to put the base coat, and then we'll flock it, and then we'll stamp again on top of it. So let's do it. Clean up your excess with a lint roller. Ugh. He's not centered. Let me redo it. Alright, so I've got my little bear outline. Let me tell you, I forgot. Before you start doing your stamping, put on a top coat so that when you scrub this off, if you mess it up with an alcohol wipe, it doesn't also mess up your base paint. I had to repaint this nail, so that's a step of obnoxious that didn't need to happen. So I'm going to put some of this on a palette, and I'm going to use this dotting tool to fill in this bear. And then while it is wet, we're gonna dump this on it. All right, and then that needs to dry. So here's the progress we've made. We're gonna do some plaid on this finger, so let's do that. So this is the one I've decided to go for. This is the first layer, second layer, third layer, and we're gonna do our shades here. So the first layer, I am going to put this one, we're gonna use the blue. Excellent pickup. Make sure you clean up your edges. All right, so let me scoot this up a little bit actually. So I'm gonna try and line this up. That's looking good. Tap down your edges. We'll go around here and clean this excess up after, because we'll probably get some more on, so why clean it now? Clean your stamper between your layers. Just roll it across your lint roller. Second layer, we're gonna go in with this Marigold that we used to do the outline of the little bear thing. Great pickup. Now we gotta try and line these up, because we don't want it to be askew. Pardon me if my head gets in the camera. Okay, I think we got it lined up. I think. Hope so. Let's inspect. Yes, okay. Yeah, you can see the lines. They're on top of these blue. Like, it could have probably offset it if I wanted to, but they are very hard to see. But that's okay. Last, we're gonna do this dark brown for these hearts. I'm gonna have to redo it because that muddy section. Okay, now we gotta try and line these ones up. You can either do them in the center of the squares, or you can do them on the crosses, but that's what I'm trying to do, is put them on the cross lines. Maybe. No, they're gonna have to go in the center of the squares. Let's inspect, see how we did. Okay. We got it on there pretty well, I'd say. It's so shiny, so when I lift it up like that, y'all can't see it. Let me clean up around the edges real quick. I don't even know where the glare is coming from to block it. That's crazy. Anyway, that looks pretty good. What do you think? Tap those edges in. All right, now we got this one to do over here. Okay, one more. We're gonna pick up these little feet here, and we're gonna do it with the brown that came with this kit. Perfect pickup. Okay, yeah, that looks good. I think we made a good decision. That's cute. All right, so looking good. If you thought we were done, you forgot about the flock. Let's dust it. Look how great that looks. And it's so soft. And our bear. Okay, looks great. Now it's time to do the outline on this bear guy. We're gonna use the blue. So here it is. We've got to try and get it on this, lined up really well, so I'm gonna have to get like up on it. Bear with me. I think I got it. It's pretty straight. I mean, not 100%, but it's the best I could probably do. Oh, his little foot don't want to stay. I'm gonna roll him off. Come on, foot. His legs, look, they took some damage. Sir, your foot, what are you doing? Wonder if I can do it again and fix those feet. Alright, so here's what we've got. I was able to get the foot line on here, but then when I was rubbing it around, I knocked some other lines off. So I would say these delicate lines really struggle to stick to the fur. I was gonna do a bear face on top of this one, but those lines are also delicate, and so I'm pretty sure it's gonna have a similar issue. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave those. We are gonna go in with this aqua topper though and top these three. Remember, we do not top coat the fuzz. And so if you're not familiar with the difference between aqua topper and smudge free top coat, there's not a lot of difference, but the aqua topper is thicker. And so I feel like it gives it a more gel-like finish. And so it's got depth, and I really like that. Oh, we're not top coating this one. That one's got a bear on it. So these two fingers, pardon me. But you definitely do want to go in with a smudge free or the aqua topper before you go in with your final top coat, because top coat will melt your designs. And so this is to prevent that from happening. It is not a final topper though. You can't just stop with the aqua topper because it is not long lasting and it's not quick drying. So this is gonna take a moment for those to dry down enough for me to put a quick dry top coat on, but we will. So I will come back when it's time to do that. Okay. So that's dried down enough. We're gonna go in with our final top coat on these two that can be top coated so that they will be a little bit protected from rubbing the stamps off. Stamps can rub off with wear. Doesn't guarantee that they will, but it's always a possibility. So it's good to have them top coated in for security. But let me know what you think of this box. Do you like the theme, the teddy bear design? Have you ever done teddy bear nails? And have you used flocking powder? If you have used flocking powder before, what did you use it for? I've used it for grass in the past, and I have actually done some brown flocking before, not as part of a teddy bear design. I don't think it was part of a design necessarily at all. I think it was just an accent. But I kind of like it. I like this box. I think it's a cute little theme. It's definitely not something that I'm gonna use all the time because it's not really my aesthetic, but it could be really cute if you were doing some kids' nails, especially. And then you could incorporate some other colors in here, like some pinks. You know, pink and brown goes together really well. I do like these polished colors though. You never have enough good browns. So I like that that is something that came with this box. If you're interested in signing up for the Mani by Me box or the express version, I will have the link in the description. There's also a discount code. You can see it on the screen so that you can save 10%. I am going to insert some photos here so you can get an up close look at these nails besides the one you're already looking at. Let me know what you would have done if you were doing teddy bear nails, and if you saw anything on either of these plates that you would love to use. Definitely let me know. Make sure you're following my socials, links for that in the description. Make sure you're using the affiliate links and discount codes for any of the stores that you like to shop at. Those are down there as well. Save some money. I love a good discount. Do you love a good discount? And then make sure you're subscribed so you're not missing my videos. We do all kinds of fun stuff here, and this is just one of them. But that's really it. I'll wrap it up and let you get out of here. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.